Yes, what we're saying. A different type of video today. Some of you know that I've been playing Elden Ring for the first time. I've been streaming it pretty much every day for maybe a week and a half, and we have unalived nearly 300 times, and I haven't even fought Milena. I think that's her name. The one that everyone dies to loads and loads and loads. I haven't even faced her, um, and I just wanted to do I guess a somewhat of a review or my thoughts, etc. I haven't completed the game, so I can't fully express everything, but um, I will. I haven't completed it, but I will go back and complete it. I will do it. Um, when I it's pretty funny. When I started the game, I was clear skinned. I was fine. I didn't have any issues. Since I've been playing the game and stressing out and raging, I haven't raged at a game like that in so long. I've been getting red blemishes all across my forehead. Um, it's not good. So we're taking a break from Elden Ring. Um, we're going to be playing games up until the Edge of Fate, basically. Destiny, I'm not really going to be doing too much on it because there's not a lot to do. Um, so yeah, we started with Elden Ring. I really did think that I would be a lot better in the game. I am trash at it, but I do feel like the game is just made to make people rage, basically. I feel like there's no... I don't personally understand how anyone can enjoy this game, and I'm not saying that it's a bad game. I'm just saying I haven't enjoyed any of it. Essentially, is what I'm saying. There's nothing in this game that makes me desperately want to go back and play it. The only reason I will go back and complete it is because I don't like giving up on a game. But we're not giving up. We're placing it on hold. Essentially, that's what we're doing. We've placed the game on hold. Because again, it's making me so angry. And I do have to say thank you to um, Irons and Eccles and a few other people that have helped through the live stream, like tell me where to go and things to get, etc. Because I'm not even joking. If it weren't for them, I have no idea what's going on. I wouldn't have been able to figure it out. Um, it's it's just mad. I don't get how. Again, I know it's all preference and opinion. I get that. So again, if you do enjoy these games, don't take it to heart, obviously. But I don't get how anyone can enjoy this. Is my point? Like the enemies, their attacks are just wild. Like the amount of I'm nearly level 100, and I haven't even got past the Godskin twins. I haven't even got past them. Um, I had to cheese one of the bosses to get a summon. I had to essentially cheese the fire giant as well. And I don't know. When I play a game, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to have to resort to those things to get the game done. Um, I've only seen little bits of gameplay of it prior, so I watched I Am Rob platinum it, and I watched PewDiePie do a deathless run as well. So those are the only two things that I really watched. So I had a very, 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 very vague idea of what I was getting myself into, but I don't think I could ever realised how mad this game actually is. Like, whoever completes it, I take my hat off to you. Like, Jesus Christ, this is probably one of the hardest game I have ever played, and the most inconsistent. So I spent probably I'm trying to think of a time. I spent on one of the witches. I can't remember her name. The big witch that has two phases. She starts on a library and then she goes somewhere, whatever. That took me a good amount of times. Like that took me maybe 30, maybe even 40 attempts. Right. I then go through the rest of the game. Okay. I then get up to what's it, Godfrey in just before the Golden City, before before the proper end game. I get to him and I do him in two, and I know I've leveled up quite a bit by that point, but the next boss I was doing next to no damage, and then like random bosses I was doing next to no damage. So there's all these things that I don't know. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Um, and the other thing that irritates me is I'll put all these skill points into a certain type of build, I guess, and then it just does nothing to enemies like at all. It does fuck all. Sorry for my language, but it does nothing. But then I go and do a different build, and I have to reset my whole character again. It's I don't know. I just think I'm not very good at these games. It was always excuse me. It was always going to be a bit of a nightmare anyway. So I was already sort of setting myself up to fail because I'm trash at these games. B, I don't think this game is very like user friendly. If I'm completely honest, I know none of the Dark Souls games are, or the Souls like games, whatever you want to call them. Um, but yeah, I just think that this game is not good for me. I've made a deal with a couple of viewers that as soon as I get to, I'm essentially getting married on the 25th of June, and I need to make sure that I don't get stressed. I'm already stressed as it is. I want to make sure that I don't get more stressed, right? So I've made a deal after the wedding. If I get to 300 deaths, then I'm going to accept their help because they've been offering to help me like with bosses or like drop me runes, etc. And I've said I don't feel like I can say I've completed this game if they've helped me that way, but I need help essentially because I am so bad at this game, and that also irritates me. That's adding to the frustration that I'm trash, and no matter how much I level up, no matter how much health I have, no matter what weapons I use or summons, etc., none of it is ever good enough, and I'm still trash. I think the main thing that gets me is the combat. Um, the combat is if you push a button to like attack or whatever, that is it. You can't cancel that, and I think that's the bit I struggle with, where I have to be patient and plan, etc. I'm not that type of player. I prefer, the quick combat, the quick decisions, all that sort of stuff. So combat like The Witcher, the Batman games, the Spider-Man games, the Star Wars Jedi games. That sort of combat is more me. Whereas this, it's just not. Again, I'm trying to make sure, like, I'm trying to explain that I don't think it's a bad game because I'm shit at it, which I am, and I quite happily admit I am. I'm not going to sit here and try and say that this game is awful. That makes me bad at it. That's not it. I'm bad at it. I don't enjoy it. I've been forcing myself to get through it. For basically people in like the Discord, and they wanted to see me play it essentially, and I made a bet essentially. So the first part of it was that we get to 4K and then I play it. We haven't got there quite yet, so I was thinking, oh no, I'll make another bet that I was quite confident I would win, which was if I lost, we were playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I said if I lost the next game, I'd play Elden Ring, and Shock Horror we lost, so I had to buy it. So yeah, I'm just taking a break from it. I've put nearly 40 hours into it. I've died nearly 300 times. I've raged a lot. It's stressing me out, etc. I feel like I'm actually having nightmares about it. So yeah, I'm just taking a break. So once I'm married, I will be coming back to it. Rest assured. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of confirm that once I'm married, I will be coming back to the game. But in the meantime, we're gonna be playing The Witcher. So it's a game I really enjoy. I'm not gonna get stressed out about it. I can just sit back, relax, enjoy it for what it is. Um, so yeah, if you guys want to come along and watch, I'd really appreciate that. We're on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick as well now. So if you can go follow me on Kick, I'd appreciate that. Um, but yeah, on that note, I appreciate if you have watched. Again, just to clarify, I I don't like this game. That doesn't mean that I feel it's a bad game. If you get what I mean, I don't want me to. I don't want to come across that I'm moaning at it because I'm shit at it. I know I'm shit. I just don't want to make it sound like it's a bad game when it's not. Like, I can somewhat understand why people like these games. Um, I just don't feel that it's as good as it's made out to be. I feel like it's really good if you're an experienced Souls-like player, but I feel like if you're new, like I was, maybe this isn't the best one to start with. So yeah, that's my overall sort of like conclusion. I don't feel like it's a bad game. I just feel like it's not a game for me. Um, and if I were to recommend anyone, if they were going to play a game like a Souls like or any game like this, I would strongly recommend Wukong. Um, I feel like that game's a lot easier to understand. I feel like the combat's better, the powers are better. Um, it is a lot more forgiving. Some of the bosses in it are incredibly hard. However, I do feel that, like I say, because you can be quite powerful in that game. So I feel like that's a lot. I feel like that's an easier game essentially. With this one, I feel like there's a lot of grinding and like rune farming and boring stuff like that doesn't really interest me. So that probably turns me off on this game even more. I want to just be able to progress through the game, do side bits here and there. I don't mind that, but as soon as it gets to the bit where I'm having to reset my character and do all this extra, that's just too much for me personally. So again, final conclusion: I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea, basically. Um, I haven't enjoyed a second of it. um, there have been times where I've like defeated bosses, and it's not enjoyment. It's more like relief that it's done, right? So yeah, I get why people do it and play it. I think I'm just too late to it, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I had a chance in the first place. So, but yeah, we will go back and we will do it with or without help. Um, Either way, I don't really care anymore. I just want to get it done, but I can't do it yet because I'm not married yet. So 25th of June is the wedding day. A couple of days after that, probably the Monday after, we'll be back on stream. Um, and it'll be Elden Ring. Next week as well, while we're here, next week will be a little bit empty basically for like streams and stuff like that. Again, we're pretty much all prepped for the wedding, like suits, dresses, that sort of stuff. It's just that the final stuff that we've got to sort. Um, so yeah, the streams and videos next week will be pretty sparse, if I'm honest. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Like I say, we're streaming The Witcher 3. Those will be a little bit quieter because, again, the game's been out for 10 years and it's not got a lot of interest at the minute, but I don't care. I'm quite happy just playing it, so if you want to come along and say hello, I'd really appreciate that. Again, 4K subscribers, we're still trying to hit that. It'd be pretty cool if we could hit that before the wedding. We're only 50 away, so if you haven't done so, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. We're also doing a Givey at 4K as well, so why not? Join the Discord as well. Link will be in the description below, and I will yeah, I'll catch you all later. So thanks for watching. Peace.